Today, the Las Vegas Metro Police Department gathered to hear and listen to community concerns. The city of North Las Vegas introduced their new plan, NASA, which is helping teachers with recruitment. Casino Royale has been operating since 1964. Guests and locals are saddened by the rumored demolition. The plan is to expand the US 95 into 6 lanes instead of 4. But what happens when those plans interfere with people's daily lives? Formula One promises a spectacle when they race down the strip next week, a moment they want to capture forever and maybe share right then and there. When the cars drift around the corners and cell phones are all whipped out, new network upgrades promise speedy connections even after the fans leave. 8 News Now reporter Ryan Matthew shows us what it means for locals.
Now.
Thank you for staying with us at 6:30. I'm Chantaye Imani. Those stories in just a few minutes. The murder of Tupac Shakur happened just a couple of blocks away. Fans tell me all they want is justice, and the district attorney says progress will be made. 60-year-old Duane Davis walked into a Las Vegas courtroom without a lawyer. A grand jury indicted Davis last week on a murder charge in the death of rapper Tupac Shakur. The hearing lasted just seconds.
Okay. All right, we're going to continue this matter for 2 weeks.
As Davis did not have a lawyer present, telling the judge California-based attorney E.W Fall would represent him. In a statement to 8 News Now, Fall says he is only helping Davis find a lawyer.
Today was the scheduled arraignment, but he can't be arraigned until he has a lawyer.
Clark County District Attorney Steve Wolfson says Davis is like any other defendant.
There was sufficient legally admissible evidence to move forward. That's why we presented it to a grand jury.
Even though Davis has admitted to handing the gun to the gunman in 1996, prosecutors saying he ordered the shooting. Fans have waited over 27 years for someone to be held accountable. Longtime fan of Tupac, Takina Scott, follows his case hoping for justice.
We are just here to push through and show support and hope that the law does not fail us and does not fail the family and his fans.
Wolfson says even though this has been a slow process, they are doing their best to prosecute this case accurately and thoroughly.
But we feel very confident that the criminal justice system will work in this case.
Duane Davis is expected to be back in court in the next upcoming weeks. I'm Chantaye Imani reporting for 8 News Now.
Thinking that my other son had to see him to his death.
Sunday night, no one would imagine a 16-year-old riding his mini bike would lead to tragedy. Along the crossroads of Lake Mead Boulevard and Pecos Road, Angel was riding his bike with his brother like any other boy. Rudy Naranjo, the father of Angel Naranjo, mourns the death of his son.
He would be going down that trail every afternoon. It was just like a thing they did every afternoon because it's so close by.
Police reports say that Angel was riding along the Las Vegas Trail alongside his brother. Angel, just ahead of his brother, got caught in a barbed wire strung along this trail right here. It strangled him. Later, police pronouncing him dead on scene. Thursday, family and friends remember the bright light Angel was to the world, holding a vigil in his memory.
He was just an angel. He was like the light of the room.
It is still unknown how the wire got on the bike trail and what caused this incident to happen. All we know is Angel's father just wants answers. I'm Chantaye Imani reporting for 13 News.
Court is not permitted to take personal circumstance or personal hardship into account.
Judge Amy Ferreira says what many in this courtroom have heard time and time again.
Family, loss of a job, illness, anything of that nature, while the court certainly is sympathetic.
Imani Robinson, a single mom of 2, isn't able to find a job due to medical issues. She was fortunate for Ferreira to grant her a 30-day extension. She is free from eviction for now.
I do feel good because I have a little bit more time to figure out what I'm going to do for me and my kids.
Last year, the court granted 1,700 evictions. This year, the number of evictions grew to 3,000. Marilyn McLemore says landlords are facing backlash. She believes some tenants are taking advantage of these programs.
In our owner's defense, they took a huge financial loss and a financial impact. I understand things happen beyond people's control, but when you had control and chose to use your finances somewhere else, that's not okay.
Even though Imani is fortunate, she hopes to find a better place when she's able.
It's not safe and it's nasty because, of course, of the roaches and everything. And they're doing minimum, very minimum to fix those problems.
This is an ongoing issue as people's leases are going up for renewal. I'm Chantaye Imani reporting from the Regional Justice Center.